Yeah, so actually, our cookware is actually one of our best kept secrets because like the college students don't actually really sell it, but it's actually the thing we've started with, like even before the knives. So it's kind of cool. Basically, like I said, this is actually one of the original products of Cutco's, and what I love about it is that like our knives make your life easier because they're sharp and they stay sharp. Our cookware literally makes your life easier and healthier. And what the best thing about it is like literally it'll change the way you cook as well as like the health factor. So what I love with it is it's super simple to use. So normally stainless steel is like the worst. Everything sticks to it. People have had like a lot of like bad preconceived notions about stainless steel cookware. But actually Teflon, Calphalon, Anilon are the worst. They're actually being banned in many countries. They scrape off into your food. They release fumes into the air. Pretty much every year they come out with some new version of Teflon, Teflon pans, and then like the next year they find out like how bad they are and they ban them. So what's cool with ours, literally there's pros and cons to every cookware out there besides low moisture cookware. It's literally the perfect cookware. So what I love about it is that I like cooking, but I mostly like eating. It actually cooks your food 2 to 3 times faster. The reason why is because of the core. So check this out. So with our pans, there's actually this core in the pan. It's actually 3 layers thick. There's actually 5 layers thick. So there's 3 layers of aluminum. Now, aluminum's really heat efficient, energy efficient metal, but it's not good for our health. So we actually coat that, or we actually basically encase the pan in a surgical grade stainless steel on the outside and inside. The great thing about surgical grade stainless steel is nothing will ever permanently stick to it. So I'm going to show you this quick little video. My buddy Jason and I, we put together this video for our customers who are not really cooking here. But basically we do a 3-course meal in like literally 18 minutes. Now the video is 13 minutes. I'm going to give you the really short version of it. So cool thing is that, by the way, you should have this video downloaded on your phone. So basically, I'm going to show you here. The pan initially is not preheated, right? So we flick water in there and it evaporates, right? That means it's hitting hot spots. So the reason stuff sticks to our cookware is because the pan's not preheated properly. So first rule of our cookware, you always want to preheat your pan just like you'd preheat an oven, right? It's really important. Once it's preheated, like what's kind of cool is like you flick water in there and the water just dances across the pan. Basically, gives you the advantages of like cast iron where it's really thick, so it cooks really evenly. Ours is the same thing, it's just it's not porous, right? They always say cast iron cookware, tastes like Grandpa's cooking because it's literally Grandpa's cooking. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So check this out. We're going to put this chicken breast in here with no oil, no water, and you can hear it sizzling. Now, most people think you're going to be scraping that thing off for weeks, right? And then you're going to be scrubbing the pan for months. What's awesome is that literally at the end of the video, I can't really even skip it. It's like 12 seconds long. Like, he literally wipes the pan up with like a hot soapy rag. Right? So now initially it's going to stick. Now a big thing with cookware is like our vegetables are water soluble. So the problem is that the best fed person in the kitchen sink is the kitchen, or the best fed person in the kitchen is the kitchen sink. That's where all the nutrients and all the flavor goes. So check that out. You see that clean water, right? Have you ever like cooked carrots and like, raw carrots, what do they taste? Like really sweet and juicy, right? They're awesome. And then like cooked carrots taste like mush. Yeah. The reason why is all the nutrients and all the flavor is getting boiled out of the water and dumped down the drain. So what's cool with ours is that it basically makes your food healthier too because you're able to cook with like no oil and no water. So because vegetables are water soluble, they have a lot of moisture in them. The problem is with most cookware, it just cooks it from the bottom up. And so because of that, because cooking from the bottom up, basically you're going to be either burning stuff and sticking to the bottom of the pan, or it's not going to be cooking evenly, so you have to sit there and stir it. So with ours, it's cooking from the bottom, from the sides, from the top down. Now I actually threw some water in here earlier. And I just leave water in my 1 quart, and I show them the vapor seal. Like, lift up on that.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow,
that?
It's stuck. Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? So that's the vapor seal. Now that's going to make our pan 98% heat efficient. Normal pan is 20 to 30% heat efficient, meaning that like it's just cooking from the bottom. Now ours is cooking from the bottom, from the sides, and from the top down, from all angles and all sides. So second rule of cookware, first rule is always preheat, right? Second rule is going to be like you want to set and don't peak. Right, so as much as possible, like once you put the lid on, you want to like use the tips and recipes that we send you in an email. I'm going to use those conversions, like to basically use timing, right? So check this out. Now we're going to we're at 3 minutes here. This chicken is just going to literally just flip right over with that little fork right there. We're able to flip it over. Yeah, so what's crazy is that you see how it's like nice and golden brown. Yeah. So it's like fried chicken without any oil. Now at 6 minutes, we're going to add in the carrots. Kind of really cool thing is we add in the carrots and we add an apple, put a little bit of cinnamon on top of the apple, and he just cooks it for 6 minutes on medium and then 6 minutes on low. So it's 3-3-6-6. So it's awesome though. It's like when he goes to serve it up, check this out. Apple's nice and baked, the carrots are nice and tender, and the chicken's nice and juicy. Now the really important thing is I want you to see here is all this juice at the bottom of the pan. Remember, we didn't put any oil, there's no water added to this. This is all the nutrients and all the flavor from the vegetables and stuff that we cooked.
Wow.
The problem is, like, normally we never drink the juice. We drain the juice, we eat the shells. Right? It's kind of like the opposite of coffee, right? So with this, like, I literally just drizzle that juice right over the top like a gravy, just because there's just a little bit of moisture, and that's all from the carrots and the apple. Now, literally, I can't really even skip to the cleaning part. It's so simple. So the reason he can, one, wash the pan right away is it wasn't at a high temperature, right? So that's like the last rule, is medium to low, you're good to go. So you always want to have it at medium to low temperature. Really, there's only 2 times you ever have a high temperature is if you want to get a really nice sear on a steak. You get the pan really, really hot for that, or if you want to give it, if you want to like boil water, right? So literally, I mean, they are dishwasher proof. Like, I don't put them in the dishwasher all the time because you don't really have to. They're so easy to clean. Now, even if you do burn something, like this, even if you burn something really badly in here, you can see like that's the pan got scorched. Yeah. And look at this, barkeeper strand steel wool. You're literally never going to hurt the pans. I mean, this one here. This is my old demo pan. I had two guy roommates for a couple of years, and they were really hard on things. They didn't wash things well, and like literally the stuff would get baked on there. The worst that'll ever happen will have a little bit of a brush to look like that, right? And that's from steel wool and barkeeper strip, so it never gets burnt on there. Easy to clean. You can also even just throw water in there and boil it out. Look at this, even like years of stuff baking on. Right? You can see all this. Now check this out, barkeeper strand steel wool 30 seconds later. I mean, it looks brand new again, right? So that's why like literally like grandma's cookware from like 60, 70, 100 years ago still looks the same, still works the same. Really the only thing that ever needs to be replaced are sometimes the handles and handles and lids are usually what gets damaged and broken. That's the great thing about this. Cutco's cookware is the same as their knives, guaranteed forever. So literally it's the last cookware you ever buy. So just like you upgraded your knives, so if you already had knives, you upgraded to Cutco, right? Because it's either Cutco or Cutno. Okay? For their cookware, it's the best stuff out there, and it'll literally change your life. And check this out, even baking on our stuff, so like this is on the Cutco double griddle, which is right back there, and this is like a normal cookie sheet. Right? We put them in the same recipe for cookies, same amount of time, and you see how these ones are burned to crisp, and these ones are golden brown. Yeah. Right? Even our cookware, even like cooking in our cookware. By the way, all these ones can go in the oven as hot as you want. With these ones here, up to 350 degrees. So what's awesome is like I said, like a couple years ago, my grill broke. I'd do the pan scorching hot. I'd sear my steak. I'd put it in the oven at 500 degrees for about 5 minutes. Now on the stovetop, these actually won't get hot to the touch. They have a stay cool grip. Right, so that's why they're hollow in there. So it won't actually transfer the heat into there. In the oven, obviously they do, which is why they come with a little handle mitt. You can slide it in there and pull it out. But basically, there's 4 sets that we sell. So just kind of depending on your cookware situation and your cooking needs. Basically, we have our full complete set of cookware, which is going to be, full complete set of cookware. We call it our legacy cookware set. It's kind of like if you love the idea of always having the right tool for the right job. I mean, we do eat every day, so we're always using our knives and our cookware. Second set is going to be like our family set. Basically, if you just need a good set of cookware, just kind of replace all of the everyday stuff, right? So it doesn't come with the 10-quart stock pot, the big wok, and the 2 different griddles, which I love the griddles. The griddles are awesome. You can bake on them. Again, you can put them in the oven as hot as you want. They're fantastic. Big thing is like with the single griddle for sure, one of the biggest selling points behind that is like it never warps. Right? That's a big thing. Like griddles always warp, and the oil pools over to one side. You got to bake. You go to bake. Pancakes, French toast, grilled cheese, and what happens to it? Like the sides half burned in the inside, and the outside is still raw, right? So it's awesome. You're gonna love it. By the way, the cookware comes with our kitchen tools. What's nice about those? They're all metal, so you can use them. You're literally never gonna hurt the pans. Again, maybe superficial scratches on there. You can see some of mine have like superficial scratches. Never actually hurts the pans. And then again, this is Cutco. It's guaranteed forever. So even if you do damage or break or wear something out, like literally last year at this fair, somebody knocked this off my shelf, hit the concrete, and it broke the handle. I just called Cutco, told them they mailed me out a brand new handle for free. What's cool too is, usually I'm going to go into price comparison. Basically, there's like 11 different low moisture companies out there. 10 of the 11 are manufactured in the same town. 9 of those 10 are manufactured in the same factory, right? It's like all the same. Wow. So even Cutco's, right? Basically, everyone stamps their own brand on there, and then you get their warranty. So like Salad Master cookware here, you can see like their full complete set, $17,000 just for the cookware, right? $17,000. Now at the state fairs, they usually do on sale for like around $10,000. That's for their full complete set. Then we have Kitchen Craft. These guys are manufactured across the street from Cutco's. They have a 70-year warranty on their stuff. Literally, their stuff is same quality, same guarantee, basically. But the problem is it's 70 years, so it's basically your lifetime, but it's not multi-generational like Cutco's. And you can see their full set's like $7,000. The cool thing with Cutco's, we've been in it the longest, and so literally our stuff's like the most discounted out of all of them. So value-wise, you get, not only do you get the best warranty in the market, but you also get like a lot less expensive. I mean, like literally our full set, if you paid full retail for it, $5,300. Now here, because Safeguard Texas is the biggest event we do in the whole nation, because of that, like we actually have Cutco Corporate's the longest been on sale for $46.82. That's for the full complete set. I mean, you can literally get the whole Cutco kitchen for $10,000. Like less than just Salad Master's cookware alone. And that's like the Forever flatware, the Forever knives, and the Forever cookware. What's cool is like with ours, because of the value, because the knives are the main thing we do, we're kind of like Starbucks, right? Like coffee's the main thing we do, but we also do other things. Cookware is one of the other things Cutco does. It's one of my favorite things we make though, because again, it makes your life healthier, easier, and it's forever. So instead of having to replace your pots and pans every couple of years, right? You spend $200, $300, $400, $500 on a set. And again, the next year you find out how bad it is for you, you throw it away, right? We want the best for our families. But the biggest scam in the world is spending, all this money on organic, healthy vegetables and preparing them in a toxic environment. So you're gonna love Cutco's cookware. Like literally makes your life healthier, better, and it's easier, right? It cooks your food twice as fast. Most people value-wise, like most people see the most value in like our family set. Again, is you're gonna have the 3 different size fry pans, 3 different size saucepans. You have a small and a large utility pan, which is small utility pans for your everyday meals. Like if you're just like you and your husband, and then like the big one is when you're doing your food prep or when you're doing a family meal. You can also do stash cooking. It's really cool. Actually, it comes with this little brochure, and I walk them through the brochure. So like it shows you like tips and recipes, shows you like different like recommendations as far as like heat, right, and how you want to heat up the pans and stuff. You can literally bake a cake in the 11.5-inch skillet, like on the stovetop. It's crazy. No joke. In this guy here, you can do 21 ears of corn in 12 minutes with half a cup of water. Literally, my buddy's grandma, the guy right over there, like she looked at him in the eye and she goes, I've never heard my grandma swear a day in her life, and she literally goes, Robert, bullshit. She's like, I've been cooking corn longer than you've been alive, and literally it takes 15, 20 minutes just to boil the water, right? And like she bought the pan with the intention of returning it when it didn't work. Literally every single person says it's the sweetest sweet corn they've ever had. Not a single person put butter or salt on it. Wow. So what's the first thing we do with corn, sweet corn? Salt and butter, right? Butter. Yeah, absolutely. Because all the flavor's been drained down the drain. So you're gonna love the cookware. Like I said, it just makes it so much better. For you, we also do have like a starter option, which the starter option basically is to start with a few pans. You can just kind of try them out, see how you like them. With all the pans, pretty much everyone just does their deposit. So we charge you $415 a day, $622 or $1,000 basically. So it's like an expensive car payment for 5 months, but at the end of it, you'll be done buying cookware forever. So for you, based on cooking style and based on budget, like would you be looking for more of like a starter set, the complete set, or like something in between?
Probably like a family set.
Yeah, that's what most people do. Well, awesome. And then like if you were to do it, do you like the idea of splitting it up, or do you just want to knock it all out at once?
Just pay it full.
Yeah, cool. Well, welcome to the Cookware family.
Nice.